Welcome to Jazz Time. Jazz Time is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches, and we make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this video, click the subscribe button. And if you like this watch, go to the link in the description below to buy it at the lowest price anywhere online. Now, today I'm going to be reviewing the Rolex Datejust 31 in rose gold and steel, reference 278341 RBR silver diamond dial on Jubilee bracelet. And I'm going to talk to you about the case, the bezel, the dial, the bracelet, the movement, and I'll even try it on and give you my thoughts. So, let's start. This is the Datejust 31. It's the medium size for women, and probably the most common size that women are going for nowadays. Rolex makes Datejusts in size 28, which is obviously the smallest, 31, the medium, 36, which is large. 36 is also worn by men. The 31 is the medium size, and I would suggest most women because the 36 can also be worn for men. It's the in-between. 31 is the medium size, and I would suggest this size for most women because the 28 is a bit small, unless you're quite a small woman. If you are an average size woman, then I would very much suggest the 31 rather than the 28. Also, the benefit of wearing the 31mm is that it's a little bit easier to read, being that it's a little bit bigger. So even women who are rather petite and rather small are opting to wear a Datejust 31 simply because it's easier to read. So that size, the 31, is going from the 4 o'clock to the 2 o'clock position across the longest distance from the bezel. That piece is 31. Now, the case is made of stainless steel, and it's a monoblock metal case with a screw-down caseback and a winding crown. And now you might be wondering which part of this is rose gold and steel. Well, Rolex calls this watch rose gold because the bezel is made of rose gold. So now let's move on and talk about the bezel because it's quite an interesting bezel. Now, the Rolex in the Datejust 31 makes 3 types of bezels. They make the most iconic fluted bezel, which is, I'm pretty sure, what you're accustomed to seeing on a Rolex. They also make a smooth bezel, and the reason they make a smooth bezel, just my guess, is that it's a little bit less flashy, and it's also less prone to get scratched or dented just because the bezel is already smooth. And it's just a more sporty way to wear the Datejust. So that's 2 bezels. Actually, I guess there's technically 4 bezels. They also make a complete diamond bezel where the entire bezel is encrusted in a paved diamond setting all the way around. And I believe it's like 52 diamonds. It's beautiful, also expensive. But this one, which is the least common of the 4, I'm not really sure why because it's so beautiful and it has some very interesting qualities to it. This bezel is a gem set bezel and it has a lot of unique properties. Now, Rolex says besides the intrinsic quality of the stones, which by the way, they say that the diamonds are colorless, flawless, natural stones with the highest quality that is on Earth, Rolex also says that the way that these diamonds are set into the bezel, the precise alignment of the height of the gem, their orientation and position, the regularity, the strength, and proportion of the setting is unmatched. Nobody else can do it like they do. And that is what they say on their website. But I do have to say, I would probably believe that. In fact, I do believe that because look at this bezel. It's absolutely beautiful, an absolute work of art. They've placed these diamonds strategically throughout the dome bezel to give it a sparkling effect. Yet it's not encrusted in diamonds. And there's 2 benefits of that. Well, first is the no-brainer, which is, of course, if you put diamonds just encrusted on the entire bezel, it's going to be very beautiful, but it's going to be very expensive. And one way to minimize that is to use less stones, but to scatter them throughout the bezel. And that's what you see in this situation. It makes for a very unique and beautiful bezel. I really like it. And that sparkle is something to behold. When you look at it and turn it and these different shades of light, the diamonds really come to life. And I think it's a great way to have a mix between not too blingy, but with still a little bling to it. So it is perfectly in the middle. And Rolex is known for that, to make their watches very usable in a way that you can use them all the time. And by kind of mixing the diamonds throughout the bezel in this way, it's quite special. There's not a lot of companies that will take the effort to do that. In fact, off the top of my head, I can't think of any other company that would do that. Okay, and if you do like this watch, go to jazztime.com at the link in the description below. So, Rolex again calls this watch rose gold and steel, or says its material is rose gold and steel. I might also add that Rolex owns its own gold foundries, and all that means is they mix their gold in-house in the Rolex foundry so that the gold comes out with a perfect luster and strength and beauty every single time. And I might also add that Rolex calls this rose gold Ever Rose. And they call it Ever Rose because it's supposed to be forever rose gold. Now, I don't know if you actually know this, but to get yellow gold into rose gold, you add a little bit of copper. But over time, a lot of rose gold actually turns yellow again because that copper oxidizes. So Rolex has figured out a way to make that rose gold not turn yellow again and forever stay rose gold. Hence the name Ever Rose Gold. And actually, technically, Rolex calls it Ever Rose Rolzer, which is specifically the combination of stainless steel and rose gold. Okay, so that is the bezel. Now let's move on to this dial. Now, every part of Rolex is special, including the dial, sometimes especially the dial. Now, the dial is a silver diamond dial, and again, Rolex is only using the highest quality diamonds, natural color, internally flawless diamonds, best on the planet. And those hour markers are encased in 18-karat rose gold. So these little things that encase the diamonds are also precious metal. And the dial itself has a sun ray finish, which creates delicate light reflections on the dial, and it's obtained by using the masterful brushing technique that creates grooves running outward from the center of the dial. And that gives it this sun ray finish so that when you look at it in different shades of light, it looks like it has different colors diffused consistently along each engraving, creating a characteristic subtle glow that moves depending on the position of the wrist. And Rolex says that once that sunray finish is completed, another physical vapor deposition or electroplating is added to make this dial have a perfect sunray finish. So a lot goes into these dials. It's not like they just print them and move on. No. It's a lot of detail, a lot of labor, and a lot of love goes into these watches. And the silver dial is one of my favorite in this rose gold. It is a perfect pairing in my opinion. Moving on, let's talk about the bracelet. The bracelet is your standard Jubilee bracelet. It has 5-piece links across, and it has a concealing folding crown clasp. On these concealed Jubilee bracelets, they do not have that easy link comfort extension that they do have on other ones, so you can't change a 5mm extension. It's simply a bracelet. Once you close it, it's finished. On other watches, you can close it and then you have a little bit of extension, 5mm. Here, you don't have that. So hopefully they eventually do come out with a Jubilee bracelet that has that. But on this bracelet, as you can see here, it's obviously two-toned, which means rose gold in the center and stainless steel on the sides, which gives it a bit of luxury, but also quite a bit of strength because of the steel. Moving back up, let's talk about the movement. This is a caliber 2236 manufacturer movement. It's precise plus or minus to 2 seconds a day, and it has a power reserve of 55 hours. Nothing crazy here, you can't see the movement anyway, so I'll basically tell you it's an excellent movement, as you can imagine, only from Rolex. So let's try it on. Now, I am obviously a man, this is a woman's watch, and I don't have a woman here to try it on, so you know what, if you do buy it, go ahead and try it on yourself, take a picture, and send it to me. but I will try it on now. Anyways, I am 200 pounds, 6 feet tall, and I have a 7.5-inch wrist, and here it is. I think this is one of the nicer Datejusts that Rolex makes, and this dome bezel with scattered diamonds is really quite special. And it is quite unique. You're not going to have many ladies wearing this. And it's also very beautiful, and for its price point, it's selling around the mid-teens between 15 and 20,000. It's quite a bargain considering it has this many diamonds, it's gold, and it's a Rolex. Also, you don't see a lot of them out there. So if you do want to buy this watch, I suggest going to that link in the description and going to jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.